Welcome back. Rob Klassen returning to the show from Wholesale Sports. It's great to have you back, Rob.
Great to be here, Susan.
Yeah, a couple of different topics we're talking about today, beginning with dog training stuff.
For sure. So at Wholesale Sports, and a lot of people may not know it, but we do carry a lot of dog supplies, either for the comfort of your dog, play toys, or training devices. And so that's what we feature, and I'm going to talk about that today. And some of the first things I'll talk about, and I don't know if we're ready to bring it up on the screen.
We can.
But first, your dog's comfort is most important.
And he's most comfortable on camo? Is that how it works? Or?
Exactly. Dogs love camo, just like everybody else.
Of course.
So we have dog beds for your pets, so they're comfortable wherever you plan to have them sleep, and that's great. We also have play devices for them, like we have this, I'll call it a frisbee. So you can throw it, it's rubberized, and dogs love to play with that, along with a throwing or discs and a throwing tool for it also. And that's just some of the fun things we have for dogs.
Yes.
People will use that for dogs also for training them and teaching them to retrieve, right?
Yes.
Because a lot of working dogs are trained to, find something or go fetch something and bring it back. Some of the first things I'll talk about that we have here, we have this isn't all that we have at Wholesale Sports, but this is a pheasant scent. So it's a scent of a pheasant. So what somebody training a working dog to do is they're going to maybe use this toy here and put some scent on it and put it into the grass, and then the dog will sniff it out and receive his or her reward for using its nose to do the job properly.
Is that right?
Yeah, it is. And we also have a duck. We have scents for ducks, and we have scents for grouse also.
And you just hide them, the scent stays on it for a while, the dog finds it, off you go.
Exactly. And
what exactly does a pheasant smell like anyway?
Well, I don't know. I don't have as good a nose as a dog, so.
Yeah, well, can we even smell? Oh, it's covered.
I don't think you can smell it. I don't know if you want to smell it.
I was going to try. I think it might be a bit dicey.
It might be a bit dicey.
I was willing to give it a go.
Well, good for you.
So, yeah.
Moving on. Now, a dog that's working out in the bush and so on, they have a tendency to maybe sometimes run into unfriendly things like a skunk. So we sell what's called the skunk deodorant.
I won't want to smell that one.
No, I don't want you to either. And skunk deodorizer, so if your dog should get itself into trouble with a skunk or something, then you have an opportunity here to, I guess, take the smell away the best you can. I might have to use it a few times. But
sure.
Yeah. We also have these, what we call dummies. And again, it's a throw toy for the dog. You can either use it as a training device or training for the dog. And we don't have them just in the black and white. We also have them orange. We have them in other colors and sizes, depending on what you want from your dog or what your dog enjoys playing with, right? And I'm going to move on to one of these things here. Now, this is a dog cover, so it's it goes around the dog. And it protects its belly. It's got some padding here. It'll protect the dog's belly against, thorn bushes and so on when they're working through the bush to find whatever you've trained them to find for you. And it helps keep them warm and keeps the burrs off them. We also sell them in orange, in high, so you can kind of like a busy vest, I guess. And the dog can see it, or you can see your dog, and you don't accidentally mistake it for something else, right?
This is for serious training, Rob.
It is. Some people take their dog, like there's a club in town, and they spend all their time with their pets. We also have dog whistles. Sometimes a dog gets very, very focused when it's training, and sometimes a voice command isn't always adequate.
Sure.
So they will use a whistle that will get the dog's attention, and then they can, either use the whistle as a command, or something else along those lines.
Nice.
We also have collars, as you have in your hand here, a really nice, stylish collar. And the other one you have in your hand here by Night Eyes, it illuminates at night. So you can put it on your dog, and you're walking your dog, and people can see it when you're driving by. I know I've drove, at nighttime, and you see people walking their dogs with a lighted collar. And
smart idea.
It's a smart idea. It's a great idea. Again, more items here by Night Eyes. This lights up also. This one.
Glow in the dark, if you will.
And finally, when it comes to dogs, I'm going to talk about this. This is a remote operated training device. So this collar goes around the dog's neck, and it does have two little probes. So it can be used to remotely. Like I said, you can either sound your dog or bring attention to your dog with a tone, with a vibration, or up to 7 levels of a little electric pinch, I guess, is what I would call it, to bring it to your dog's attention. I actually have one for my dog, who can become very, very focused at times.
Yes.
And certainly helps.
Is this for anti-barking, or is it for concentration, or
This is going to be for
both,
concentration, obedience,
Okay. Yeah.
that kind of thing. We do sell them actually for barking, and they work off sound and vibration off the dog's vocal cords, I guess.
Yes.
And it works very well too.
Okay.
I know of people who have them, and they work very well, and they're very effective. In fact, dogs usually pick up right away that they have it on.
Yes.
And it doesn't even have to go off again.
Right,
So,
it's that Pavlovian theory that they'll stop doing it. Or
Exactly.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Excellent, great stuff here. We're
Yes.
out of time for our first segment, but lots of great stuff. If you're doing any dog training, absolutely worth a check at Wholesale Sports. We're going to be back with Rob after a quick break. Stay with us. Welcome back. September kicks off hunting month in our region. We have Rob Klassen here from Wholesale Sports to talk a little bit more about that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, like you said, hunting season started today for youth and for archers. On
Okay.
September 10th, it starts for people who are, or you can still continue being an archer.
Yeah.
However, guys my age are allowed to hunt.
Yes, good.
Come
good.
September 10th. So I think it's only appropriate that we talk about a rifle and some of the tools you need for hunting. So at Wholesale Sports, we have a clearance list. And every week we take a firearm from that list and feature it as our firearm of the week. We put it on display, and so we always encourage people to come in and have a look at our list, see what we have that's out for clearance. And so that's why I'm featuring this. This rifle, we're calling it it's a Weatherby is the brand name, and the model is a Vanguard. A Weatherby Vanguard in the .308 caliber.
Okay.
Now, Vanguard is very well known, and I'm happy to bring a Vanguard onto the show because the Weatherby company is well known for its, I'd say its craftsmanship is second to none. The steel quality of the barrel is world class, along with the action, which is basically where the firing chamber and the trigger mechanism is called the action. And that's top drawer stuff. It's world class. It's something that anybody could want. Now, talking about this, it's a compact, so it's going to be very suitable for anybody with a smaller build with a shorter arm, and it's going to fit them just perfectly. And the .308 caliber, it's what you call a 30 cal basically, and basically it's a good round. You can hunt anything in North America with it.
Okay.
So anything from, say, an antelope up to a bison or anything along those lines. You can legally use it for that, and it would be suitable with the proper kind of bullet and constructed bullet and so on and so forth. You would change your strategies depending on the game that you're going to hunt.
Yes.
But what's great about the .308 also is the recoil. Some people call it the kick on the gun, but it's the recoil. It's what pushes back at you.
Yeah.
I think you felt that before.
I did when we were shooting those clay pigeons.
Yes,
There can be a recoil. You feel it. It comes right into the side of your
shoulder. Oh yeah, absolutely. And with the .308, it's a good caliber where I call it very manageable. The recoil. It's not going to beat you up too bad. Some of the larger guns, like a 300 Magnum, those kind of things, you're going to know darn straight that you've been hit by a gun.
Okay.
And with the .308, it's very manageable. You can probably shoot it all day and go back the next day and do it again.
Not be too sore.
And you're not going to be sore.
Yeah.
So so we encourage people to come in, have a look at our clearance list, let us know what you're looking for, and we'll do our best to suit you up with what's going to do you best.
Awesome. Rob, thank you for being here today. Hunting season has begun officially for lots of people in our region. Again, September 10th for adults as well. So if you are in the market for a rifle, if you'd like to learn more about some of the rifles that are for sale at Wholesale Sports, certainly wander in. Rob and all the staff there, plenty of knowledge to help you make the right choices. We're back in just a few minutes. Stay with us.